Welcome everyone to the first podcast of the ZIEs.
We're here to please, we're the ZIEs. Hey, say with me, yeah. The ZIEs, please. Here to please, we're the ZIEs. Hey.
So, I'm Bobby,
I'm Alicia.
and together we are
The
the ZIEs. So, podcast. For us, we finally got round to deciding that we want to share our life with you all. And yeah, just give you an insight on what it's like to live with us.
Shit.
Yeah. Don't be us. Cut. No, I'm only joking. So, in this podcast, we're going to be giving you all a basic introduction to ourselves, giving ourselves a theme. If you want to discuss what next theme is going to be.
There's a few in there,
Yeah.
but we're going to be doing on the next family health and miscarriages, because obviously miscarriages is one of our sore subjects that we've been through a lot in it.
Mm-hmm.
And we want to obviously raise awareness of that for people who have gone through it or going through it.
Exactly that. So, like I said, in this podcast, we're going to be talking, just like introducing like how we met and stuff like that. And then, like, next one's going to be based mainly on family health and miscarriages. And we'll just give like the next clue as to what the next one's going to be about. So, first question for you. What was your first impression the first time you saw me?
Fit, to be fair, and that's, I don't normally say that about many people, but he came to my house, and we'll tell you why in a minute, and he was in these jeans, and he had hair, and it was slicked back with like loads of gel, and he just looked so nice.
I'll insert a photo, don't you worry. So, my first impression of you, them eyes. They helped as well, but them eyes, honestly, I was just locked onto her eyes immediately. So, how we first met?
Well, I was selling a dog, well, a puppy.
And I was a buyer of said puppy. And cut a long story short, I kept the owner and rehomed the puppy. So that was 6 and a bit years ago.
Yeah,
You'd have less for murder.
October 2019.
Yeah, definitely less for murder. But yeah, that was basically it. I went to view a dog, Diesel, and basically never left. I just
No.
made myself a bed and slept in it.
No, probably like, you left for like a day,
Yeah.
and then that's it. That is literally it.
Proper exclusive backstory on how we met there.
Yeah.
So fast forward to March 2020, I decided that being boyfriend and girlfriend, we just weren't cutting it anymore. That sounds like I wanted to get rid of you. Didn't quite mean it like that. No, I decided that I wanted to go the next step and decided to propose to Alicia. So do you want to explain how the
Literally
proposal
after
works?
5 months. But to be fair, we just knew, didn't we?
Yeah, we did just now.
We went to a concert, Jake Bug, and Bobby got in touch with them, and he got me on stage and proposed.
So I should explain at this point that I'd not quite understood what the word social anxiety meant.
Yeah.
Something that Alicia still, even though we've convinced her to do this, is very much struggling with.
Yeah.
And yeah, it didn't backfire, and she took it very well, but after, she was like,
Yeah.
she was
What?
shaking like a shitting dog, you know what I mean? Like, just,
I didn't know what I was feeling, to be fair.
no, I think when it finally settled, I
Yeah.
realised that probably weren't the,
But it was amazing.
yeah, it were a great idea, in theory,
Yeah.
until it kicked in that you were in a social environment
Yeah.
with a couple of thousand people,
Yeah.
everyone looking at you.
Yeah. But they were
And
all
you just didn't
cheering, and it
propose
was
to-
nice.
Yeah, it was brilliant.
And before you know it, 16th of April 2022, we tied the knot.
I was about to say what happened on that day. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, it was just so surreal, the wedding.
I loved it. It was the best day ever. Apart from giving birth to my kids. That was the second best day. Well, third, because I've had 2 kids now.
I'm glad I'm somewhere down. I'm on there.
No,
I'm on
it
there.
were amazing.
Yeah, it was just an unreal day. Celebrating, like, obviously, the commitment and, like, the love to each other. The love we already knew we got.
Yeah.
It was just
But
like
that
an
day
official...
were just unreal.
Yeah.
With family, and although, like, for you it weren't really that great, was it?
No, at the time I had fell out with majority of my family.
Yeah.
Which I will talk about in another podcast, but things have been sorted out and stuff, but
Yeah.
I had a couple of friends and stuff like that, but
It was still amazing, but it'd have been better if they were there, wouldn't it, as well?
it would have, but I wouldn't have changed
Changed
anything.
it. No.
And at the end of the day, Alicia's family's accepted me and
After?
probably not. But no, they have been brilliant, and it's like I feel like part of the family anyway, so it made the like transitioning into the family a lot easier. Like I didn't feel like an outcast or an outsider. It just meant that it was almost like I was one of their own kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah. So I've got 2 children. Joshua is 11 and Ava Grace who's 3 months old.
So Joshua is my stepson. Obviously from my previous relationship with Alicia's. Although I see him as my own, I'll always treat him like my own. It just means on paper he's physically not.
Yeah. But Joshua doesn't see his dad or anything anyway, so he does basically have you as his dad, doesn't he?
Yeah, and I've always have treated him like he's my own spawn, shall we say?
Yeah.
Spawn,
He's
is
on the
that right word?
PlayStation shouting at his friends now, so if you can hear that, that's what it is. And then we've got Ava on the monitor here in bed because we need to make sure she's all right. Well, I'm like that.
Yeah, so Ava was born in October. Our first together.
Yeah.
And I say our first together, we will discuss the journey to get to Ava in the next podcast. It's not been an easy journey.
We have had 7 angel babies.
Yeah, and we will get more into that in the next
Yeah.
podcast, but she truly has been the blessing that we both needed.
Yeah. She's literally amazing. I know Joshua is and everything, but like to have one together is what we needed, isn't
Yeah.
it? Like we've wanted one ever since we met,
Mm-hmm.
actually. And obviously with the 7 miscarriages, having Ava has been amazing.
Best thing since sliced bread. Simple as that.
Yeah.
So now we're going to talk about things we like to do together as a couple and also as a family. So first thing I like to say that we do as a family is go and watch Donny Rovers.
Football. Football is our life.
Yeah.
Ava went to her first game at, 3 week old?
Yeah, she will have been, yeah.
Yeah. I had a little bit of time off, obviously just to recover and stuff. Joshua keeps going even if we don't now, doesn't he?
Mm-hmm.
He goes with family members or friends. But that is literally our life.
I mean, a pretty sad life at the minute.
Yeah.
Our results and stuff are going, but we're not one of these that'll stop going to games if we start losing and stuff like that. It's just been... Obviously, it's hard at the minute because obviously the weather's really cold to take Ava to games.
Yeah.
So if we have been going, she's been going to her nanny's or
Yeah.
we've left her in car while we've been... No, I'm joking, we don't do that.
But before Ava, we literally went every game home and away. We only missed them if it were weddings or a holiday, really, weren't it?
Actually, came up on memories of the week. Last Christmas, we managed 1,600 miles
Yes.
in space of 6 games.
Yeah, 5 games, something like that.
Hell of a
But
lot of driving.
Last May is one of the best days I've seen as Donny because I obviously I did go to games before meeting you, but I always just went to the big games. Then I told you I did. I used to just go to like Rotherham or stuff like that. But now I've always loved football, but I never went to any games really. But I love it. But May last year.
Getting promoted at Notts County.
Yeah. Yeah, that was one of the best days I've seen with Donny. So, as a couple, we sound old, but bingo.
We love bingo.
And Bobby is a nightmare at bingo because he just makes me laugh and he just shouts stuff that he shouldn't. And I'm surprised we haven't been kicked out yet.
See, a personal favourite of mine is to try and lock on to which old bid has just won £1,000 when you've been like one number away for like what seems like 200 numbers.
Yeah.
And in back of your head, you're thinking, I am going to find you in car park.
He literally says that all the time. But we went the other week and he was one number away for like 8, 9 numbers, weren't you? And he would just going, come on, come on. And he would just screaming louder and louder, and I was just like, oh my God.
Hearing someone else claim, I literally banged on table.
Yeah,
and
he
just
does.
everyone looking. I get
Yeah.
fuming. I get fuming of a bingo.
Oh.
I will admit that bingo can bring out the worst in me.
Yeah, no, it is funny. We do enjoy that. That's probably really the only thing we do together because we don't get much time apart, do we?
No. And it's one of them things where like you feel like you're school kids and your teacher's looking at you
Yeah.
and you just like pulling faces and making noises at each other and stuff. And
Yeah,
it's just-
no, and it is nice for us to have that time,
Yeah.
which we don't have often.
Like as much as you love your kids and you love your family and stuff, it is nice every so often just to have that hour or two.
Yeah, it is. We really enjoy it.
Definitely.
So I think we're going to close that there. The next few will be a lot longer. This was just basically introducing ourselves and just telling you everything really to start it off. Because obviously this is the first one of
Yeah.
many.
And I mean, we have got a proper professional setup at the minute.
We are going to get it better.
We are
It's
getting
just
it.
at the minute we've just rushed it because we just wanted to do one, haven't we?
It's been eating away at us.
But we have ordered stuff and that. But I don't know if it'll be here for the next one, hopefully. But if not, the ones after that should be fine.
Yeah, so the next one, like we mentioned earlier on in the video, is going to be about family health and miscarriages. There is quite a lot to get through. So that will be a bit longer of a podcast. Probably not the best choice of words, but
No, it sounds fine.
it sounds fine. We'll go with it. Right, so thank you everyone that's subscribed.
Yeah.
Thank you everyone who's been bothered to watch. And we will see you a week
On
on
the
Monday.
next one.
A week on Monday.
Yeah.
Let's go.
We're here to please. We're the